Hoping they address this issue with, the currency and stuff like that, and lowering these difficulty of the towers, man. Ridiculous on that. Which I think at this point in time that it's gotten better. But that first night of playing Mortal Kombat 11, towers, it's a pain. I was trying to do the Setron boss fight, and it took me, I was doing it for about 2 hours and still couldn't beat it. Ridiculous. So, hopefully they learn from this, and I'm glad they're addressing this pretty quickly. We'll see what they gotta say.
The Combat Cast starts now.
So we're here today to talk about some things that that have been happening throughout the game, some stuff, some feedback we've received on the internet and other places.
Yes.
And we wanted to just to talk about that today and be totally transparent and clear.
Yeah,
on what's
just
going
touch on a few points that we've seen and we've witnessed going
Good,
through the
good.
events and things that have been sent to us.
Absolutely. First of all, at launch, the difficulty of Towers of Time was too high. 100%.
Yeah.
People felt that it was unfair. Real quick, I'm going to be reading some of this because I want to
Yeah.
be very clear with what we're doing, so I might look down a lot. That's not usually how I do things. But we'll put it in our own
You
words.
may say that with this one we're reading things.
We're going to read some things.
We want to get it right.
So, again, Towers of Time were too difficult. Unfortunately, that made the process of earning rewards to go through the crypt seem punishingly slow.
Yes.
I wanna
Yeah,
be
just
very
not
clear
fun.
about this. This is maybe the most important part of this thing for me. This game was never designed to encourage in-game purchases.
No.
NetherRealm does not make games that way, and we never have made games that way.
And we won't.
That's true, though. That's very true. Like, some people were trying to say this is very, microtransaction heavy, and it's
difficulty
not.
of the AI and the aggressiveness of the modifiers in the Towers of Time was tuned too high.
Yep.
We're aware of that, and we've already started taking steps to fix that situation. Now, there's a lot of different fixes we're doing to make the enjoyment of the Towers of Time grow, and to do that, let's have a person who knows what they're talking about.
Hey. Okay.
Let's find that person. Oh, it's you.
Yeah, okay. We have to settle for me.
Gotta go for you.
Okay, so through a server-side update, which we pushed out last night, we've reduced the AI's maximum health.
Now, can I talk about that real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
So there are certain AI fights you might notice where your 30% combo is only doing 15.
Right.
And that's because they have more health.
Right. So a lot of the opponents that you would have to fight had more health than the standard 1,000 health. So some of them had up to 4,000 health for like a boss fight and things like that. So we reduced those. So the highest that some of the boss health will get is about 1,500. So it's all been dropped down. We've also adjusted the frequency of modifiers, and we've made many of the unblockable modifiers blockable. So basically, if you were getting hit by a rocket, right?
Because that's annoying as hell when you get hit by a blood rocket thing.
Right?
You can't even block it or whatever.
The frequency of that happening. So it'll happen far less often.
We've decreased the frequency of that.
Yeah,
happening.
whichever way you want to say it.
Words.
So those modifiers will be triggered far less often. So if it was like a 4-second window, it'll be more like a 10-second window that you'll see those now. So that inherently will make things easier for the player with the lower health and also having the frequency less.
Right. And also all the unblockable. So not all the unblockables were. So let me explain something real quick about how we do things here. We've talked about this a lot on stream. There's a thing called a tweak var. Now what that is, it's sort of a server-side thing we can do that you don't see the screen that says
Updating.
1.2 gigabyte update.
Right.
That doesn't happen. We put it in and it goes. We test it, put it in, there it is.
And then when you, say, when we did something for Towers of Time, when you backed out of Towers of Time, you would get that server-side update. So when you went back into it, you would have the new tweak var updates.
Now that said, so we do have these, the tweak vars we put in, which fixes a lot of the unblockables to blockable, but...
Yes. We are also working on a patch as quickly as we can to address several of the other factors, including increasing currency rewards and tweaking modifier
Oh, thank
values
God.
that we couldn't address with the tweak vars, right? So say like the rockets, they will happen far less frequently, but they're still unblockable. But you're going to see them less. And then once we push the patch, they'll be blockable.
And I've played... I've actually
Okay,
played
that's
a lot of
good.
these.
Yeah, they were talking about currency. Involves the coins, the soul, amulet things you get, and then the hearts. The hearts especially are hard as hell to get, and they need to make that a lot more. Like,
There was blocking for me.
because you only get like 1 heart per fatality, 2 per brutality. You need to
Always
make that
want
like
to
10 or
lean
20.
Towards fun. That's what we really preach in the studio is it fun? Is it fun? And unfortunately, there are some things that got through that just weren't fun. And so we totally immediately wanted to address those. And we're shooting to have the patch out this week, and at the earliest of this week, and the latest at the beginning of next week.
Right. So
you want to say that better?
Okay. At least they're addressing this pretty fast. They're trying to handle this very quickly, and they're
I
not.
messed that up.
No, I'm glad.
You know, they're
you
listening
did
to the
your
fans.
But I'm always one who says, "Here, the patch is coming."
EA and Bethesda could learn something from them.
So they'll tell me on
Just saying, EA, Bethesda. Y'all could learn something from NetherRealm.
We're aiming for the end of this week, definitely, because there's a lot of really cool changes. We want to get in there so you guys can really, truly start experiencing
the full loop.
What we created, the loop of the game.
Right.
So we're hoping for the end of this week, but there is a chance it comes early next week. But we are, the moment he leaves this couch, he's going downstairs to continue working on this.
I can make sure Mark got my check-in in. But like I said, we did push tweak VARs last night, so you will see the difficulty lowered in Towers of Time and the modifiers triggering less frequently. There are some things in the towers that are still meant to be difficult, like group battles. That's a difficult mode that you need to work with your buddies.
Now,
with,
see, that's fine.
things like that.
The group battles, like the tag battles, we got to boss fights, that's
difficult
fine.
Things difficult, but as a whole, the rest of the Towers of Time, we've brought the difficulty down. We want you to
see. This shouldn't be unfun though, because it's like what they want you to do is you gotta lock stuff in the crypt, but you gotta go through Towers of Time, lock stuff too, plus get money for the crypt, and it's like
and specials and not super moves part.
it's taking up so much time. It's like
and then there's also people who want
this doesn't require like, or they're not trying to implicate heavy microtransactions. They're trying to get you to grind this out and take a lot of your time. And well, this game's for adults,
we
so
try to cater to
us adults
different players,
don't
right?
have a lot of
That's one thing
time.
we always want to address is the hardcore players, the casual players, and so right now everything at launch, everything was too challenging, and so of course it was, and that wasn't our intention. So we immediately want to address that, and we have, and we're going to continue to address that for you guys.
And we do hope to in the future.
Sweet.
As well, maybe have a cast where we talk about how the towers work better, which we
Right.
And
I was hanging out with Snoop.
you're right. Truthfully, on us like that. I mean, I will definitely take some blame for that. Like when we were planning out the streams, we wanted to get towers in and just different things, making builds that we were able to push to this room. Schedules, things just kind of didn't go our way, and then I think a lot of problems would have been alleviated if we could have shown how the towers work and been able to use consumables.
Like consumables
Sure.
are awesome and they're fun and they make everything just
Sure, but at the same time, it's too hard, and we fixed that.
yes. So moving on.
I want to get some stuff. I want to talk about the store. As for the store, we want to stress that none of the in-game currencies, hearts, souls, coins, that sort of thing, none of those are for sale. You cannot buy consumables. You cannot buy augments.
Right.
You cannot
Exactly.
buy anything that
Which is
impacts
good.
gameplay at all.
Right. So anything that you would need to progress through the crypt to unlock chests or whatnot, you cannot purchase those in the store, and you will not ever be able to.
Now, only cosmetics and easy fatalities.
Right. Just cosmetics.
And time crystals are
Right.
available in the store. Let's talk just a little bit. There has been some, because we never explained it, about how the crypt works.
Sure.
Let's talk a little bit about how the crypt boxes are set up and all that sort of thing.
Okay.
All right.
So, there is some speculation about how the crypt rewards are distributed. Upon entering the crypt, each player is presented with their own custom crypt experience that contains about 600 chests filled with rewards. Each of these chests are exactly the same for every player. So, their locations, though, are unique to the individual, except for the very special chests. Those are the same for everyone. So if you've been in the crypt and you see a chest that has like Shao Kahn on it or something, right? Like those are specific.
So the chests that take hearts.
Are in specific locations, right? 2 players that open all the chests at the end will have the exact same rewards. So you and I will both walk away with the same inventory.
Now, I want to reiterate something really quickly. Like, let's say it's not going to happen where like you get this noob sickle and you get this scorpion like player module, and he gets the scorpion, the sickle, and a kunai.
No.
Like that doesn't happen. Like you'll get the same box, it's just in a different spot.
Correct. So everything is handcrafted, right? So it's not random. You don't open a chest and get random things in there.
Like from a pile, yeah.
Right. You'll notice like, hey, this chest is all noob stuff. This chest is all concept art, right? It's all handcrafted for a really good, enjoyable experience. 2 players that open all the chests will end up with the same rewards. Right. But their overall experience will be customized to them and their choices. Furthermore,
Okay.
Krypt is filled with even more secrets and mysteries to discover beyond these obvious rewards. We look forward to everybody experiencing the mysteries of Shang Tsung's island.
Awesome.
And there's some cool things. Like, I don't know if you've found...
Don't talk about it.
Yeah.
There's some cool stuff.
I found like Goro's lair,
so,
like the little dining
as we're
hall.
working on the patch, we think
That's
it's
in
really
the from the
important
Mortal
to,
Kombat
give a gift to our
movie.
players. This has been discussed today and very important to everyone in the studio.
There's like cool little Easter egg stuff like that
So
in
we're gonna
there.
give a bundle of stuff for you guys, and I have the list. We get to figure out the list.
Wait, I like free stuff.
500,000 coins.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me go back on that. Hold on.
That is a...
So, as we're working on the patch, we think it's really important for us to give a gift to our players. This has been discussed today and very important to everyone in the studio.
Yeah.
So we're going to give a bundle of stuff for you guys, and I have the list. We get to figure out the list. We're doing 500,000 coins.
Yep.
Okay.
Which gets you some. I mean, that's a lot of unlocks.
That is a lot of chests in the
There's a lot of
crypt.
really expensive.
Yeah,
chests.
500K on the coins. Yeah.
Those, like,
You can spend them as you please.
as you please. You can re-roll augments, all sorts of
Whatever
things.
you want to do.
500 hearts, which gets you a good chance. That doesn't give you a good chance. You can open 2 Shao Kahn chests, which
Yeah.
are the ones with Shao Kahn's head on them,
Where they've got so many good things in the
Yes.
Shao Kahn chest, intros, things like that, skins.
or 5 Scorpion chests, so 500. Yeah.
Yep.
1,000 souls, so that's 10 Ermac spires, or you can use them. I don't want to talk about what that is.
Yeah, okay. But you're getting 1,000 of those.
Yep. And,
All right, cool.
1,000 time crystals.
So that would be if you were to want to buy some skins. You could get two skins.
Premium skins.
Yeah.
Those rewards will be coming out soon. I don't have the exact time on that. We're definitely working on that as we speak as well.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we just want you to have these things so you can really start to experience what we were doing the way we intended it to be. We want, like, while we balance the system, we want to bring it in line with our vision, and we first of all just really want to thank you guys for playing this game.
Yeah.
It's very important to us.
That you have the best time possible playing
and
this
obviously
game.
some of you weren't, and that we have over 200 people who are very proud of what we've done, and this sort of thing doesn't make anybody happy.
Right.
Like, we want everyone to really enjoy what they're doing, and just real quick before we go, we're gonna make this really short so you guys can go back and play Mortal Kombat. We just want you to know that, like, thank you for continuing to watch, and thank you for being great fans.
I like how they're doing this.
But we felt this was important.
Yep.
And we just wanted to address this. We want to say
Right.
thank you, and that we hope that we'll see you online too, right?
Yeah, for
like,
sure, for sure.
So that's good from what we're hearing, basically about the game. How they're making improvements. I like how they're doing this, like somewhat better than other companies like EA and Bethesda. Like, they're straight up like admitting what they did wrong, essentially apologizing for it and letting people know we are addressing this right now. We are fixing this for you ASAP. We're not resting until we do this, and they're gonna give us some free stuff too with the currencies and stuff like that. That's fantastic, honestly, and I gotta commend NetherRealm for doing that. And listening to their fans and being very, fast acting when something is wrong or viewed as something wrong by the majority fan base. That's excellent. And just to further show, like what he was talking about, this is not microtransaction heavy. Yeah, you got the shop here, and yeah, you need time crystals to buy like skins like that. They're like on this time thing, which I've only gotten like 10 at a time for like leveling up on my profile level or whatever, and through towers, something like that. But I've only gotten like 390, as you can see down there, just from doing that. And when you go to PlayStation Store option here, you can buy time crystals, but you do not need to whatsoever, not at all. And then they got this one for Frost, but honestly, you can unlock Frost in the freaking story. Play about an hour to an hour and a half of the story. You should be able to unlock Frost. You don't need to pay money to get her. I mean, it's cool they put this in here, but it's not really microtransaction heavy. Like, the stuff you get is in game. A lot of stuff. It's just that when go to these towers and show you right here. And you got these different little challenges. Of course, I've already done the Shadow Monks. Time stuff here. With certain things. Yeah, let's take a look and see if they're any better right now. Like, the currency could be better. Like 5,000 coins for this one. I don't know. 2,500. 15,000 coins for this one. 25,000. So, like, as you can see, they haven't really done the full patch. They've probably done like little tiny bits because the towers did feel easier when I was playing them yesterday. Compared to the first night I was playing them, where I was trying to get that Cetrion fight done, stuff like that. But yeah, the wars could be better. They do give you performance rewards in terms of like the hearts there and souls, but it definitely could be better. And right now, you probably just want to stack up your currency, like with the coins and souls and hearts. It's probably stack that up, guys, for the time being. Maybe until you at least have whatever amount you want to go with. Like maybe you want to stack up 500k coins, maybe you want to stack up, you know, 5,000 souls and maybe like 500 hearts or something like that, or so. Whatever you want to do. But yeah, my thoughts on this, I'm glad they're addressing this and fixing this, and have already done little tiny updates to try and address this and get things back going, making everybody happy, because like this doesn't affect the online play. The online play is fantastic, netcode's great. The only thing about the online play I would say that they need to adjust is just those set freaking loadouts or variations for ranked, and they just need to allow us to basically use custom variants for ranked and casual. Otherwise, you know, I'm not going to be playing much ranked, and I'm probably some of you guys are not going to be playing much ranked at all either because of that fact. So, and if you want to like see what I'm talking about, let me show you. You go to tournament, and this is where you can see the loadouts that are used for ranked only for some of these characters. Like, let's go to new, for example. You got these two set ones that, you know, are used only for freaking ranked. And it sucks. It just flat out sucks. So hopefully they address that too and get that handled, you know, soon here after they take care of the currency issues and towers and crypt issues like that, and just make this better game, because yeah, we want to play ranked NetherRealm. We do. And we love you guys for it. We thank you for addressing this and thanking us as fans or anything like that. But yeah, I'm not too just wasn't too happy about this. Is like when it comes to the single player offline stuff, you want that to be fun. You want it to be, yeah, it's gonna be a grind, but it should be a fun grind experience and not take a ton of time and stuff like that. So hopefully, you know, this definitely gets better over time. We don't know when this update's coming out. Hopefully, at the time this video is going Thursday, so hopefully they'll get that update going on by tomorrow or by Monday of early next week. We'll have to wait and see what's happening, but I'm definitely gonna be playing some more Mortal Kombat 11. As well as Days Gone's coming out here, so I'm mixing that up too. But yeah, I'm still loving this game. It's still a great game fundamentally, and the story's great, and the characters, you know, play great. All that fantastic stuff. Just needs some other fine tweaking, and it'd be more of a solid game, NetherRealm. But that's my thoughts and whatnot on that, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you agree with me, disagree, you know, what you're hoping for that changes in the future, not just with the crypt and towers. And I hope to see you next time. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing. Thank you a ton for watching. My name's Mike. I'll see you next time.